This is Unknown. This is your host, Maine, and I hope you enjoyed today's interview. Today we have
Thrills, the singer-songwriter rapper extraordinaire from the Boogie Down Bronx.
BX.
BX heavy, BX strong.
Uh.
Let me get a year.
Here. Oh. So you already told us you're from the Bronx. I'm sorry,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And we're keeping this thing because
Yeah,
that's what we do.
This is how it is. This is just us right now.
I know Thrills. He's actually I don't want to say really good kid. I don't want to sound.
Nah, I'm a whole clown, bro. Don't gas me.
No, on the sense, yeah, you are a good kid. A very hard worker. For me knowing Thrills, I wanted to work with him not just because I heard his talent, because I see his work ethic. Thrills is the type of guy, kid, whatever you're comfortable with. You don't have to ask him, did he do this? Did he do that? It's already done. I know that from you. It's already done.
Yeah.
Did he get it mixed? It's done. Do you have a video? I shot it. Did I beats? Most likely he made the damn beat. But what I don't know, what most of the people don't know, what got you into this? What gave you the drive to get into this?
Alright, so growing up, I'm the second eldest of 5 kids, and my mom was a part of Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir back in the day when they were getting Grammys and stuff. So I was always around people singing. So my mom instilled a love for music in me. And then I saw my older brother go out and start to chase that music dream by attending LaGuardia High School and going to Manhattan School of Music to get his master's and stuff. So I was like, he's chasing his dreams with music, and I'm extremely passionate about my craft, so I might as well chase my dreams with music. And it's doing pretty well for me right now.
Yeah. I see I'm on your SoundCloud, I'm on your Spotify. I see the numbers. You're in the stacks, the K's.
I'm in right now I just hit 47K on my first album ever drop, and that's a good feeling, coming out of recording in your bedroom at 3 a.m. to not disturb your mom.
But you don't sleep anyway, so
yeah, nah, I'm a whole insomniac, but that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like seeing the growth of myself from where I started, which was maybe 2 years ago recording in a bathroom, to actually going to a studio and recording, and then seeing the numbers jump off. It's like the most gratifying thing I've ever felt happen in my life. So it makes me want to chase the music a little bit more. So yeah, that's what drove me to make music. My family, and then seeing the numbers go up after I put forth more effort into perfecting my craft.
Talking about your family, I was under the impression that you were the oldest.
Yeah, no, I'm the second eldest. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. My one sister is smack dab in the middle, and she's the princess.
Yeah.
My mom is a goddess. She is blind, so she's disabled, and my older brother is like 6 years older than me. So when I was in high school, he was in college, so he wasn't home. So I was the eldest in the house at the time.
My first time to come visit you, because like I know you through someone that was, I don't know, he said he was managing you.
Oh yeah.
And he introduced a song to me, Deli Cat. I fell in love. The moment I connected my phone to my audio system in the car and I heard Deli Cat, I fell in love with Deli Cat. Like I seen a whole music video. There were skits within the song. It was like a perfect song. It was a perfect New York song. It was a perfect backpack kid. It was like a perfect song. Anybody who's from New York, who's been to New York, knows about bodegas.
OD.
And from New York to Connecticut, if you're not in a real bodega, if there isn't a bodega cat
at all, bro. If you don't see
Sleeping
a
on the
cat there,
bread.
if there is no cat, you're not allowed to order a sandwich from there.
It
The
doesn't
cat's
taste
the
good.
manager. If you don't see the manager in the building, don't go there.
Don't even bother.
Don't even bother.
Like one of my favorite R.I.P. One of my favorite comedians, Poppy. Why every time I come here, the cat's sleeping on the bread? If the cat's not sleeping on the bread, I do not want a chopped cheese. I don't want a bacon, egg, and cheese.
I don't want
sausage,
any of your hot sandwiches.
Nothing.
Get them out of here.
But like I said, when I first met you, you told me I'm watching the kids right now, and like that just resonated with me. I'm like, yo, this kid has the hunger. If you're the kid making dinner for the
nigglets,
the younger siblings, you're the guy. You had that because you're the man of the house. So in your mind, you have to succeed. So a real man's gonna
go out and do what he needs to do
to succeed,
to make sure that there is food on their plates. They are the most important thing to me. Them and my mom. Like, I'm not even doing this stuff for myself. I just want to make sure that I can put them in a nice enough house that they don't have to bother with paying bills.
And you can forget about them.
And not forget about them. I could just put them somewhere safe and know that they're just safe. I love them to death. I love them.
I said the same thing. I said I want a big enough estate. I'm gonna say estate because I still need. I don't want to. I love you, but I don't really want to be around you. I just want to know that you're safe, so I could.
I just need to know that you're okay and that your things are in order.
Then I could just be free and be the wild man that I am.
Yeah.
And I kind of get that from you. That's what you're saying, basically. Because you're a wild dude.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that they're safe in their own lane, and I'm in my lane, speeding at 90. And they're fine in the carpool lane at 60. That's what I'm trying to do.
So, would you say that musically is your lane going at 60 or 95? What is your lane? What do you describe your music as?
Because I started off making lo-fi hip-hop rap. So it's like, think Jay Dilla, Boom Bappy, XXX Tentacion when he's in his bag, calm music.
Yeah.
And I didn't even bother thinking of genres or anything when I started making music, mainly because my goal for making music as a whole, like I stepped into the music game saying things are lackluster at this point in time, and I think there needs to be a bit more diversity to, enhance the flavors that are in the music game as it is right now. So oh snap, I went off on a tangent. I lost it.
No, get it back.
I'll get it back. Hold on.
I'm enjoying it.
So seeing that there's a lack in the game as a whole, I didn't bother finding a genre to fit within, because I feel like if you know how to do multiple things and you can do those multiple things well, there's nothing that says you can't impact those different genres with one track. So I tend to blend hip-hop with R&B, or I'll do an entire pop track that will have samples of lo-fi music, because that's what art should be. It should be innovative, and it should be different every time you hear it, rather than listening to something as mundane as remixes upon remixes upon remixes, or the same Dr. Seuss type flow on every track, because that's not how you keep your listeners or your audience engaged. You have to always come with something different or something innovative or something outside of what people would consider what you normally do, to then grow and change the game as a whole. So that's what I strive to do anytime I make music. So that's what I would say my lane is innovation. That's the genre of music I fit into.
See, but you don't just do vocal things like rap.
No.
You actually DJ. And when I say DJ, I don't mean, hey, hip-hop, hooray, scratch, scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, you mix music and different sounds and you create a different baby.
Yeah.
Like, what you son, OG Bobby
the
Johnson.
OG Bobby Johnson flip. Okay, so like when it comes to things that are not my own vocal things, I go for what I would listen to if I'm sitting in a drop top Cadillac driving, there's palm trees, and I just want to be calm. So when I DJ, I would consider it more, I don't know what genre it would fall into. It's still a mix between like R&B and hip hop and alternative music and then EDM. But I would say I cater when I'm DJing. I cater to positive, calm, chill vibes.
I can't say I was calm when I heard it.
I mean,
I mean, I enjoyed it. I was.
I mean, it's a banger.
I was banging. I wasn't calm. I was banging. Oh, gee, Poppy Johnson.
I get it. I try to make music that people can just put their headphones on and lose their mind or forget that they have the entire project on repeat. Or when I post my DJ mixes, I have a whole page of like 3 hours worth of me just DJing. And I have people hitting me up from finding that page saying, "Hey, I've been sitting here and I forgot that I was just listening to your page because it feels like I'm listening to the radio and it's just so good." So I try to make it seamless when I'm DJing, and I try to keep my audience engaged when it's me doing my own music.
How do you mix the two? Like, is it totally different, or do you take one part from another part and create thrills as a whole? Like,
I try.
Or is it like two different people?
I feel like it's two different sides of the same coin.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like look at a lava lamp. The part that's not colored is my music, and the part that's colored is my DJing. The lava lamp won't be the lava lamp without one of the parts, if one of the parts were missing. So it's like, the way I see the DJing side of me and the music side of me all as a whole. They're two separate entities, but when they come together, it's just like me.
Oh, nice and warm and cuddly.
Yeah, just pure vibes, pure energy and vibes. That's it.
All right. So I want to ask you, where do you draw inspiration from? Where do you like thrills? Because no one gives you 100% of yourself, but the little pieces that you gave me, well, okay, what makes thrills? Make the music that thrill makes.
Okay.
Thrills, I should say. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So growing up, I listened to a bunch of, because I grew up in a Christian household, so hip hop wasn't really a thing you could listen to at a certain point until you reach the age where you're like, I'm out of the house and I have a cell phone, so my mom can't tell me nothing. So growing up, when I had the ability to listen to hip hop and rap, I would always listen to Lupe and College Dropout Kanye and Jay-Z, and then I always caught myself, oddly enough, listening to people like John Legend, and then now growing as an artist, I started listening to people like X, who had no problems vocalizing their internal strife and all of these things. And then I draw a lot of my DJing and beat searching and beat making inspiration from people like Jay Dilla and Nujabes, because they found a sound within a sound. Like, they would sample famous jazz clips and find the warmest part of that track and flip it in a way that made it so different. And I want to be like them so much. Like, they're so innovative in what they do. I wouldn't say I draw my flow from the rappers that I named. I think my flow is kind of unique, low-key, because I'm a clown. But the vibe that I try to go for is a happy mix between all of those artists that I named.
I asked you that question because I was low-key trying to draw an answer that I was looking for. But you said X. And I'm going to tell you why I say you and X are kind of similar. One word. Anime.
Golly.
What do you like? There's something about anime
that just makes a rapper different.
And this is what I want to ask you. Why is that?
I honestly don't even know. I feel like anime culture is a different culture as a whole. Like, hip hop culture is its own thing.
Yeah.
Anime culture is its own separate entity, its own separate beast. But when you have people from the hip hop community going and intermingling with people from the anime community and vice versa, it's this happy exchange of cultural intelligence and cultural things that makes art just like different. So like I would say people like X who watched anime. Oh, what's his name? Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry is a different beast, and he has a whole like he's working on his own animated series. He has his own comic book coming out, and he had a whole feature on an animated show on Netflix because he loves anime. Anime instills this different kind of drive in rappers, I think, because they see. I feel like me personally as a rapper, I will look at a main character in a shonen anime, an underdog looking and grinding and striving to reach their goal, and I will watch their story and watch them grind and then watch them succeed, and that resonates with me because that's exactly what I'm finna do. That's what
showing the story is similar to most coming up
rappers,
almost rappers' story.
Underdog fighting for their life. There you go.
To prove that they are the best
greatest
in their field.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we get a lot from anime. Anime gets a lot from us. I don't know if you ever seen Samurai Champloo.
Oh yeah,
one of my favorites.
One of the greatest.
So much influence from hip hop in that.
The entire soundtrack was made by New Job.
Yeah. So we got to who Trills is. I don't know if you want to express anything else that who you are and why you are the greatest.
Hey, I wouldn't say I'm the greatest. I would say I'm just better than a lot of them.
Yeah.
I would just say I'm better than a lot of other people. That's it. I'm not the best. Like, if I were to say that I'm the greatest at what I do, then there would be no point in me trying to improve what I do. But
true.
I don't want to stop trying to improve, so I'm a lot better than most people, but I'm not the greatest, not yet. I'm not the greatest until people hear the word rap music and then just think of my face. That's it.
But the rapper that I think you are, that's not far-fetched.
It's not.
It's not far-fetched to put you. I could put my money down now and say you will be mentioned in lanes of J. Cole and stuff like that. And I say that because your music isn't in your face
at all.
Gangsta, I'll smack you.
That's not who I am.
That's not who you are. And that's the beauty of your music. You put yourself into your music. You put a piece of your soul into the music. Anyone who listens to your music, well, if they're smart enough, they can get a sense of who you are.
I hope exactly.
And you have you're part of a group.
Yeah.
You're a piece of the puzzle.
I am one puzzle piece, one corner piece in the group we call Insight. Think Dreamville meets Brockhampton, because that's it. Think Dreamville meets Brockhampton plus a little bit of Earth Gang. That's what I think we would say we are.
All right. So, Thrills, I mean, it was definitely a pleasure. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Of course.
One thing I want to know from you, not because I want to know it, because I think everyone should have this answer before they step in the door. What do you want from this? What do you want from this game?
I'm here for a good time and a long time. I'm here. I want to be able to eat every day without having to do a 9-to-5. My goal, I don't even want a Grammy. I want people to just listen to my music and enjoy the vibes. That's all I want out of my career. Like, good music should speak for itself, no?
Which is true. Good music is always going to speak for itself. It's going to last forever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all this stuff here, it's gone today, gone tomorrow, but the good stuff lasts forever.
For real.
So, Thrills, can you please tell the people where they could listen to that? Because you have a project coming in 6 days.
Yeah, I have a project dropping August 4th, my birthday. because that's a tradition. Drop a project on your birthday. It's called Darksiders. It's actually my second studio-backed project. It should be on SoundCloud first. It's definitely going on Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal. I have to just push it through distribution now. But yeah, it's definitely going everywhere. You could find me on Spotify at Thrills, just THRILLS. You can find me on SoundCloud at Thrills, THRILLS. And you can find me on Instagram, find my link tree in the top of my bio, THRILLS.MOV. Thrills Mauve. That's my Instagram.
Well, Thrills, I thank you for coming. Well, I'm going to thank you later.
Yeah.
And you're going to take care.
Of course.
Because you dropped the Drake thing.
And... said I dropped the Drake one.
Well, everybody, that's unknown. And hopefully, Thrills is not unknown to you anymore. Is it you? Is it you? Is it 'cause you? Is it 'cause you're beautiful? Everyone's out here to waste my time, so I'm better off writing rhymes. In my mind's eye, I've gone blind, otherwise sounding like I'm Pennywise. Fuck a penny wife, need a penny wife. Was a dime to a dollar. Girl, let me holler, let's visit Valhalla. Eruption like lava, get hot like a sauna. See, I know you wanna, and y'all love the mantra. You wanna like Fontaine, and I'm about to conjure. I'm taught this good doctor, you picture my locker. I love her, I want her, no longer. I lost her, so I thought she came around with all the curves, piquing my interest, striking at a nerve. And I fell again, so now I'm cursed to never feel that way again. She said, let's just be friends from tonight till the day's end. Write my pain out with a pen. Never wanna feel that way again. Never wanna feel that way again. Fluctuation and time bends, and I'm falling for it again and again and again. She gets under my skin. Nicotine worse than sin, and it sucks, cause she always wins. She's a succubus with eyes that you can't trust. Got doppelgangers, twins, double the devil, double the sins, double the L's, double their wins. Cause love is a drug and I'm addicted, but it's very fucking difficult. It's very fucking difficult. It's very fucking difficult. Because you're beautiful, but loving you, yeah. Is it easy 'cause you're beautiful?